You are listening to Sherryl Blu on the Women's Health and Lifestyle Show.
That's right, you most certainly are listening to me. I'm Sherryl Blu, and it is, of course, the Women's Health and Lifestyle Show right here on Bang. It's 103.6 FM on the dial, and I'm with you right up until 10 this evening. So, if you've just joined us, nice of you to join us for the last hour. It is now 9:35 over here in the UK, and as I said, I'm here until 10, and with me I am joined by the lovely CEO and director of Evolve magazine, Ms. Rianne Ward. You still with us?
I'm still here.
She's still there. She's still there. Oh, it's absolutely wonderful to have you, honestly, Rianne.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying myself.
Brilliant, good stuff. All right, so just tell us, I mean, obviously, before we went to the break, we were talking about the self-esteem, the confidence building workshop. And that. Just to remind people again, that's what date?
That's on the 22nd of May, being held down at the Tres Health and Wellbeing Spa, which is on Chelsea Bridge.
Right. So, and I mean, to find out all that information, simply just find the Evolve magazine Facebook page.
That's
and that's
it.
Evolve magazine hyphen
plus size women.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll be dreaming that. All right, so tell us a little bit more about Evolve and how Evolve are trying to kind of go against, you know, the powers, if you like, you know, with the whole thing, the way media is at the moment. What are you trying to do to combat that?
Do you know what? I don't like to think it as we're trying to go against anything. I think what we're trying to do is embrace something.
Right.
So I kind of look at it as my background is in music. I was a musician for a long time, and I was in entertainment for a very long time. And as a singer, as a full-figured woman, as a singer, a lot of people used to come and say to me, "You're really confident, and how are you managing to do that when the media says that you can never be a good singer and actually be out there because of your imagery is going to be wrong?"
Right.
And I had great management, you know, Greology Management, who was my manager for a long period of time. He never ever brought that to me. He always said to me, "Listen, Rianne, your talent is good enough. Have a look what else you can bring into your environment." So I started to research and have a look at what's there for full-figured women, and realised I was really appalled as to what was happening in the UK. Literally nothing. Yeah, nothing of good quality. So we started out as just thinking, okay, let's do maybe a newsletter, you know, informing women what was happening in and around the UK and Europe. And it's something that's really, really grown. And I realised that people were emailing me and saying to me, are you running this type of a workshop or that type of workshop? So the other thing that we are doing that I'm so excited about, and in fact, Cheryl, I think I'm going to give you the exclusive.
Come on, I want the exclusive scoop. You heard it right here.
Okay, so the exclusive is that Evolve is actually putting on a fantastic workshop called Full Figured Funk, which you may have already heard about.
I have already heard about it.
Okay, so Full Figured Funk is a street dance workshop that we are running in conjunction with Kimberly J, who you might have heard of, is the Nike athlete, fantastic street dance workshop dancer, and we are going to run this on.
Do a drum roll. I can't do a drum roll, but you know.
The 5th of June.
Okay.
We are announcing it today that on the 5th of June we are going to be running the very first ever UK's Full Figured Funk street dance workshop for plus size women.
That is amazing. Yeah. That sounds so good. Oh, I so want to come. I think I'm going to come to that as well.
Oh, you've got to come to
I'm just going to be there, going to be like part of the woodwork, Rianne. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, this girl again. Someone get rid of her.
I'll love that. That'd be
that
really,
is amazing.
really good.
That is fantastic. Sorry, go on.
So on that particular day, what we're going to be actually doing, we're going to be running 4 different types of workshops.
Okay.
So there'll be one which is pop and locking, like Missy Elliott type of dance. Pop. Yeah. Then you've got the b-boy style. which is kind of more like the break dance.
Bit cooler.
Yeah,
all right.
And then you got new style, which is like popular R&B, what you see in like the Usher videos and that sort of thing. And then there's a brand new dance called the LA style.
Okay.
That Kimberly's to be the first one that's bringing it over here.
Right. So I need to get down on the LA style.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is all being run down at the Stratford Circus on the 5th of June, and it's running between 10:30 and 5:30.
Fantastic. And again, you can get all that information on the Facebook page.
There you go.
There's plenty of reasons, people, why you need to find this Facebook page and get involved. That is amazing, Rianne.
Thank you.
Well, that is like groundbreaking. I mean, come on.
It is. It hasn't been done here before.
No.
And we are already getting calls for them to take it, for us to take it out of the country.
Wow.
Italy, Paris, Las Vegas.
I think, as you said, when there is something, when you do it, you've got to do it properly, and you will get the result,
Yeah.
Amazing. I've got a message here from Sylvia, who's listening online. It says, TV and film in particular presents itself to its audience from a very masculine perspective, hence why most of the females are picture perfect or nearly. In magazines, these particular women are used to help sell the mags as women that quite often buy aspire to that ideal. The imagery used is wrong but makes sales and keeps things ticking over. Valid point. I've never thought of it like that.
Yeah, it is a valid point to a certain degree. But then, what about all the men that enjoy looking at full-figured women?
Exactly.
Because there is a lot of men out there who like a figure woman.
Of course.
And are those men being discriminated against?
No, exactly.
Are they not allowed to look at a woman that they actually find attractive? What about those men? Why are they not being able to look in a magazine and say, wow, that size 18 woman, that size 20, she's
looking hot.
Exactly.
Hot, too trot.
Well, with Evolve magazine, they're going to
get that. Oh my goodness me. But do you think, Rianne, that we're kind of almost moving that way? All right, dare I say someone like Beyonce, who is, she's full-figured for what it's worth, in that she's not stick-thin. Okay, she's smallish, but she's got curves, so she's curvaceous, so she's embracing the fact that she's not dead straight and she's stick-thin. She's kind of allowed women that have shape to kind of feel good. Yeah. So we're kind of moving.
But then what about people like Angie Stone, who is a full-figured, fabulous singer, great artist, but then she will never get the same recognition as someone like Beyonce.
But do you think...
That?
Well, I think it's wrong. I completely think it's wrong. But do you think that it's kind of like, it's almost like baby steps in a way? Because I think if we were to kind of throw that right in, people would know what to do, because it'll be a case of, it's been such, a certain way for so long. Yeah. That it needs to kind of just be introduced slowly. Because if you go back, take it 20 years or so ago, you would never have Beyonce booty bouncing across the screen.
No, very true.
That just wouldn't happen.
No. But then, I think maybe we are having baby steps, because I have to look at the woman who actually inspired me to actually think about full-figured funk, which was Monique. The comedian. And I've watched her for years. I thought she was fantastic. Amazing. Really, really full of self-esteem. And just believes that, and just kind of believes that she is who she is. And I remember seeing her present in the BET Awards, and she came on with her full-figured ladies dancing to Beyonce Crazy in Love.
Yes, I remember that. Yes, I remember that. That was crazy.
Yeah, and the routine they did was so brilliant. And I just thought, oh my God, we've got to do this in the UK. Yeah. So, but she's actually moved from being someone who had a very small part in a show to actually now having her own show.
Major player.
Major. So that's something that's really taking baby steps and being grown. And if we can do that in the USA, we must be able to do it here.
But do you think, again, this whole thing with the US and the UK, we're so very different, I think, in a lot of ways, because apart from the fact we're how much size is smaller, I think the UK or British people are very kind of linear, very rigid. That's the word. Very rigid, and change I don't really like.
Very true.
Too much change.
They do take a little bit longer to warm up. Things.
I think Americans, as long as it's kind of presented in a way that's attractive, they're kind of up for it. Like, as you said, Monique. Yeah. Monique is big in America now because the way she was marketed was perfect. Yeah. There was a void, there was a gap. But then I ask, how many Moniques could you have before it gets to the point where someone pulls the plug on it?
I think you could have quite a few. I mean, obviously they can't all be the exact same character. Do you know what I mean? But a full-figured woman who's got something to offer, why can't there be more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? And what I see is that what people in the UK don't realise, in America, everything to do with fuller figure, size 12 all the way up, is huge business.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know,